All right, Max, let's take a look at this. I think this is the first throw. This is the one that went out there about 155, 156. And definitely watching you from center field, man, things looked a little bit differently the other day. Okay, there it is in full motion. Here it is in slow-mo. I gotta say, I really do like, here you kind of put a combination, looks like, of a little bit of a almost static hold, but a little bit more of a dynamic wind to it too, just that little pause. But I like the neutral start in terms of the weight being down the middle of you a little bit more and then having to shift over. I think that gives you a little bit more mobility. I think one of the big keys I saw yesterday or a couple days ago here is, I like this right here. I like kind of that Olympic start a little bit more too. I think that gives you a little bit more mobility as you shift your weight over. And you can literally see from the back of the ring, watching out where I was watching from, there's a new dynamic that's going on right in this left hip, where you're kind of pushing it out and sitting it out there with that hip bone. And that's really starting to help you lead the throw with your hip rather than with this arm here. Before, you had such a tendency to be tall on this leg and leave this hip sucked into your side, but lead with that left arm. And now it really feels like you're kind of leading right here with this hip. A lot more patient. Look, you're at 9 o'clock right now. This is what they call the 9 o'clock drop, where you sink down in on that leg and you're right out over, armpit over the thigh, which is right where you want to be. You know, this is the puppet pose. We were talking about this the other day. Pretty flat across the chest, grabbing onto the pipe. Get a little bit high in the leg, but look how you bring it back down, because you don't need to have it up there because that left arm's not down. So you're getting a little bit comfortable sweeping your leg where it ought to be. Boy, this is a position right now you're ready to strike. Okay. If we can stay pretty consistent like this, now we can work some middle of the ring stuff, where you try and get a little bit more depth in that right leg. But even a very simple movement across the ring is getting you a ton of power through the sector, and it's all starting out of the back for you. Okay. Nice level shoulders, nice depth in the left leg. That's a thing of beauty. If we put that up next to you a couple weeks ago, we're not seeing that. Okay, something click. Let's keep that up.